Welcome to JSA TV, where we're covering the latest stories, trends, and innovations from leaders in digital infrastructure. I'm Buffy Harakitis, EVP at JSA, and joining me today is Mike Nguyen. He is the CEO of Inflect. Mike, welcome back.
Thanks. Thanks for having me again.
Yeah, it's such a pleasure to have you here. Now we're in Vegas for Yotta 2025. So much going on. Why don't you tell us about the newest functionality added to your tool?
Yeah. We just released some new tooling to our quotes tools that allows people to map out and get instant pricing on cloud connectivity. So that's pretty exciting as the world is getting more and more connected. I mean, the cloud story has been, I guess, at this point now about a 15-year story, 17-year story. But now it's starting to creep into the GPU cloud story. So us being able to help customers find cloud connectivity from their offices to a data center to whatever, to whichever region, I think it's going to be a pretty dramatic effect on the industry.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like a piece of innovation that's needed, especially with so many changes with cloud and AI today. Right. Let's talk about some industry news. You know, there's tons of industry news each and every day. We're hearing so much news here on the floor. Let's focus on the impact that you think the AI action plan will have on the industry.
I mean, of course, it's still very early days, right? That just was announced back in July. But I don't think regulation is necessarily the near-term problem that we have in terms of getting capacity out to the markets, et cetera. It's still an industry that's constrained by supply chains and the ability, expertise of folks to build out sites and things along those lines. I think it's good overall because we have an administration that is supporting AI and actually is vocal about it. But from a practical sense, I mean, America's already the top AI market in the world, will continue to be so. And all the constraints I've seen are not due to regulations necessarily. It's actually more around supply chain, as I said before, or expertise or human resources.
Power.
Things like that. Power, yeah.
Speed to power mostly, right?
Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of things. Like, I can't wave a magic wand and say power up here, right? It's you have long items or long lead time items that are taken out 24 months from now. That has nothing to do with regulation. It's just supply chain, really.
Exactly.
So,
well, let's end with something maybe a little controversial, but definitely connected here in our conversation today. We would always appreciate your perspective, of course, on anything, but let's get your view on tariffs.
Yeah.
What's changed since we last spoke? I know we talked about it then. How does the sector need to adapt? What's going on here?
It's been an interesting story for the last, let's see, what's been now, 7 months since we first started talking about the tariffs. For all intents and purposes, the uncertainty is still here. I think actually tariffs have a bigger effect on our supply chain and on costs than the AI action plan. So if you really want to speed things up and actually make things a little bit easier for folks in the States, get rid of tariffs. We have tariffs on the actual materials. We've got threats of tariffs on GPUs that are not made in America, right? These have chilling effects on the industry, right? Of course, we're still building. Of course, we're accelerating. But could we go faster if people were less uncertain, or in other words, had more certainty? Because we are still seeing a lot of projects going to other countries that we would have anticipated coming here to America. So tariffs, I think, are the bigger issue.
Definitely sounds like a roadblock.
Definitely is.
Well, we know it is. Definitely for sure, especially in our industry that needs to move at lightning speed at this point.
Yes.
To keep up with the demand. I mean, the demand is just
it's crazy.
Out of control. Yeah. And the tariffs are not going to help speed that up at all.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. It's maybe it's not even the dollars and cents of it all, but it's the uncertainty. So how can we place bets if we don't know if tomorrow things will get jacked up, like 50% tariffs on India? How do we make that bet?
It's unpredictable. We need more predictability.
That's exactly it.
To move this AI action plan forward, especially in such an ever-evolving industry we're in. Is there anything else, Mike, that you'd like to add today?
I think you covered it, but I'm very bullish on the market still. You're always watching for signs that things may be inflating or what have you, but it's every bit of demand is doubling, tripling out there. I actually am enjoying everything that AI is bringing to the table, and even kind of the bad stuff that's happened, which is really unfortunate, but that is showing a maturing market, right? So an adopted market. So we are in an interesting time in history. It's
Yeah.
nice to be here.
We are, right? And I was at a panel earlier today, and they were saying we're in the second inning of the baseball game,
Wow,
right? So
second inning.
there's so many more innings to go,
Yeah.
and it's just unpredictable. But
That's right.
having experts and leaders like you in the industry will only push us further ahead towards some of these goals of the AI Action Plan. And we're so happy to hear about this new functionality added to your quote tool.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to working with anybody who needs some help connecting their cloud instances to their infrastructure. Inflect, as always, is here to help.
Yeah, and tell viewers where they can go.
Go to inflect.com. That's inflect.com.
And thank you so much, Mike, for joining me again
Thanks, Buffy.
here at Yotta 2025 for another episode of JSA TV. And thank you, viewers, for tuning in. Stay curious, stay connected, and happy networking.